Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game here between Warners Bay and Gosford. Handing over to Lucas Holmes for commentary.
Ball has been kept centre wing to the commentary side, kicked along towards the 50 there by Gosford. Oh, it's been legged there, been kicked away into the forward 50. Yeah, a bit of a scrap around there. Ball's been handled out now by Gosford. Great tackle there by Booth. Holding the ball.
Elizabeth Brown, I think it might have been there, LJ.
Sorry, no, it's Mateo Domkins.
Sorry, Domkins, was it? Right.
Yeah. Over to Holmes, gets smothered. Second effort. It's down to the ground. Been knocked over the top inside forward 50 now for Warners Bay. Is that Garden at the back?
Tackle.
Holding the ball. Great tackle there by Gosford. When I get a number there, I'll be able to tell you. No, ball's been cleared to the commentary box side. There by
19's Emily Crooks.
Crooks there, thank you, Dave. And there's by Booth in the middle there for Warners Bay. Knocked it along the ground. Back. Now Gosford have broken through the middle here. In the 450. Here you go.
Okay. So Gosford have got the football into the 50-metre arc. Terrific effort there. The second effort coming from Gosford here. Short kick comes across. Well done, Warners Bay. That's terrific clearance play. However, doesn't get the best of kicks onto the football. That's number 7, which looks like Emma Foreman out there on the far wing for Warners Bay. Can't quite tell who the Gosford player is. Ball in dispute here and will be balled up. About just past the corner of the square, right in front of the light post. As we go forward into that far pocket again. Not an effective clearance coming here as yet. Might have been a holding the player decision there. That's almost holding the ball. Long kick coming there. Very well done. Courage needed here. Players back into the pack. Not quite, and his tackle not made yet. No, not quite yet. At the back there is 22 is Casey Elkins for Warners Bay. Can't get a handle on the footy though. Ball goes across to the very far wing. With an effective kick out there by the Gosford Tigers. Now this player's got a panic at the moment and has got speed if evidenced by before. Once the ball's picked up, she'll be able to go, and does. Centres the ball over here very well. Warners Bay have 2 players in the contest, do an excellent job. Is that Domkins in there around there at the time? No, not quite sure yet. Oh, good tackle. Now, what's the umpire pay there, LJ? Maybe a push there, I think, LJ.
Possibly off the ball. Illegal shepherd.
Okay, as we go further on into the... Gosford's got the ball in a dangerous area here. It could be Amy Hessel who has... Just check on the number there. Yep.
Amy Hessel.
Number 12, Amy Hessel has kicked the first goal of the day to the Gosford Tigers. Gosford leading one straight to 0 points. BLK is over to you, Louis.
BLK is the major sponsor of the Black Diamond AFL, as well as being the official apparel supplier to the Richmond Tigers, Western Bulldogs, GWS Giants, Adelaide Crows, Gold Coast Suns and Brisbane Lions. BLK, beyond limits known. Yep. Just wait, as umpire Xander Robinson throws the ball up in the middle to recommence play. Ball is in and around there. It's Domkins, head over the ball.
Well done. Oh, we're back on the screen. That's good. That helps us a bit. Just stay there. Yeah, we'll sort out later on.
Yeah.
Good pair ruck contest there in front of us. That's all. Yep. Good tackle there by Warners Bay. Puts the speed on here and has a bounce. So there's 1 bounce, 2 bounces. 3 bounces. Very good play there by that was Emily Crooks. Left foot, ended up getting a left foot kick. One of the leading goal kickers in the league and one of Gosford's better players. Ball in contest here. Very well done. Interesting handball out there. Oh, boop. That's a great tackle and paid against... Not quite sure who number 20 is for Warners Bay because we don't have it on the team sheet. However, very good tackle there by Rebecca Collins Football going forward into the arc. Oh, lovely play there, Roving. Oh, big contest, big hit, great footy, all legit.
Booth.
Really, really solid. What it, Louis?
Booth.
Yeah, good play. Very impressive. Gone. Interesting they're playing the holding the ball decisions. A quick early hit at 80 to set the pattern. That's number 16, Rebecca McMahon for the Gosford Tigers. Good long kick to this one. No one comes down with it. Oh, that's throwing it. No, not paid. Continuing on here. Ball comes out to
Elkins.
Casey Elkins is there at the footy. Yes, thank you, Louis. Tries to. That's a trip. That is a trip. Oh, unbelievable. The umpire was actually obscure to that. We had a fantastic view on the camera. Now, Jasmine Mandy's got this kick. However, there was a leg thrown out there. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Ball taken in the last line of defence there. Ella, do you know who that is?
Lyndall Garden, I think.
Thank you.
Dave.
Oh, one-hand effort. Should have been two. Oh, lovely sleight of hand there. Hamilton, very well done, Waters Bay. Fair contest there, although it could have been a suggestion of tunnelling. McMahon there. Warners Bay at the back line there. That is number 2. That is Elizabeth Brown. Gets a right foot boot to the ball. Tries to work it round with a check side kick. Only goes about 30 metres. Out in the far flank now there. Number 21's in there, which is Sarah Walsh is in there. And also number 11, Lisa Houlihan for Warners Bay. And Xander Robinson comes in with a ball up. Good contest there. Number 45, Narissa Mills, 25, loses that ball. And Gosford get the ball away only as far as number 24, and that's Tanya Garden has the ball pretty much in pure centre wing for the Warners Bay Bulldogs. Ball mark not taken there and should have been. Over the football with Arlen Mills. Dragged out of it, and there could be a holding the ball decision here. No, not yet. And we are 7 minutes 16 into the first quarter with Warners Bay 1 straight 6, Gosford 0. That was Alison Parkin with an effective kick down the flank. Ball goes out of bounds. Just doing a bit of a switcheroony here with the commentary, ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep going with it. Roseanne Holmes in ruck there for the Warners Bay Football Club. Ball comes out. Ball right at the bottom of the pack there. And, Neville Turner's paid holding the football there. That's an interesting decision. And the ball's been thrown away. Should have been 50 metres, actually, under the letters of the game, but hasn't been paid. So Gosford the kick just forward of centre wing. This ball's going to go into the 50-metre arc. Number 10 is Lyndall Garden, goes out for that ball. That is number 12. That's Amy Hessel. It has a goal already. That is number 7, who's Morgan Ross, one of the league's leading goal kickers. However, the ball's out of bounds there, LJ. Yep. That timepiece is wrong. That was my bad over there. We're 8 minutes 33 into quarter number 1 here at Newcastle number 1 in the fourth of our 5 set today. Last game that could be watched here was the top of the table clash, Nelson Bay and Newcastle City. Should be an absolute cracker. So ball socket off the ground there by by Warners Bay. That's number 5. That's Kate McGrath. Punts the ball back into the attacking zone. Amy Hessel tries to take a mark and can't quite. Number 8, Phoenix Jules jagged out of that one. Warners Bay try to beat a player and gets away with it, actually. Quite a good bit of play. Little soccer job coming up there. 25 is Arlen Mills. Can't quite get the football. 25 is Narissa Ruin for Gosford. Xander Robinson calls the ball up. 10 minutes in, LJ. Yeah,
great tackle from Bartlam there in the middle, just wrapping the ball up there.
Sister of the great Scott Bartlam from your football club, Louis.
Yeah.
And again, they've been red hot on this in the start of this game. So very interesting. I can't complain. Good decision. Arlen Mills here with the footy. Coming out commentary side. In fact, she's gone straight down the centre of the field. And errant kick to, and Rachel Elcote, that is, in 85. Goes wide, and I wonder if that's going to end up being an effective kick. It actually has been. Oh, no. Should have gone the ball. The Warners played player number 7, Emma Foreman's gone the ball, and has continued to make a contest. Lovely pick-up by Alison Parkin, one-handed with a lightning handball. Gets that football deep into attack now. Number 22 He's Shani Collins, gets a football. Warners Bay come from all directions. Number 44 is Roseanne Holmes, who I think will just about be the closest to the tallest player in the competition, which is at least 6'2", 6'3". Socket off the ground there. That is Jasmine Mandy in the conspicuous pink headgear. Football at ground level here. So Elcote again coming through, trying to use her shoulder to go through. Oh, someone just...
Elkins.
Oh, well, Elkins, was it? It was a big hit. In trouble here. Gets a left-hand handball out really quickly. Good bruising game of football. This a lovely left foot kick to open pasture. Now let's see what can be done here. Oh, lovely step. Emily Crooks. Can they make something of this? Ball in there. That's a good tackle now. If they're going to be consistent, they're going to pay that. And haven't. Good tackle there put on by Svenja Mueller-Burns. Ball out there, and away they go. Warners Bay, lovely right foot kick down this flank. Actually, could have gone a little bit further. Might have even marked that number 22, who is Casey Elkins. Left foot kick from Claire Walsh goes forward. Still not sure who 20 is. LJ, might go and ask you at quarter time to find out who number 20 is for us, please. One long 25-metre handball, the longest that 35-metre handball that has been. That's worth a kick at least. Now this is number 4, who is Kate Bartlam. Yes, now has she got a free kick for holding the player? She has.
Yes.
So Kate Bartlam. Warners Bay need to move quickly into open pasture. She's put it into the hot spot. Good contest. That might be a mark. No, not paid by the umpire. The umpire said it was touched off hands. Fair enough. That's Rachel Elcote, who's got quite a lot of kicks early on here today. 15 is Emma Hamilton. And Emma Hamilton gets the football and held to her. Xander Robertson correctly calls play up. LJ, enterprising start to this one, 12 minutes in.
Very frenetic pace. It's been flat out. First up, only a solitary goal scored for Gosford.
Indeed. Parkin gets the 1-2 from Sarah Walsh and is away. That's 2 bounces. 3 bounces. Steps Elizabeth Brown. Terrific play. However, Warners Bay have shut that off. That's an excellent bit of play there. However, it doesn't come to much fruition. Now that's Lisa Houlihan who's got the football and effective tackle made. Number 12's got that's Hessel. Very skillful in close. Now Holmes has got a chance of football but can't quite bend down and pick it up. Puts an effective tackle on. Xander Robertson calls up play. We're 12 minutes 40 into quarter number 1 and it's a tight affair. Warners Bay 1 straight 6. Gosford correction. That's actually should be the other way around. Gosford are 6 points and Warners Bay are yet to score. Score should be 6-0 the other way. Number 6 is she in trouble? She's gone. Very good tackle there. Sorry, that was Angela Jones. Very well tackled by Verity Hawes. Now, LJ, is this in Verity's range, or is she going to be pushing it?
I think it'll go close. This is it's a very long kick. The 50 at number 1 very long usually, so it would be a tester for her. Oh, set at the top of the square.
At the top of the square.
Team thing.
Soccer's that one when probably the right option actually, given the amount of people around her. Number 6 is that actually might be Arana Reslick for Gosford. Ball comes in from and she makes the decision to keep that ball in play. Very interesting one. That's going to go straight back down to Casey Elkins' throat. Elkins has got the kinesio tape on the left hammy there.
Very long kick to Elkins.
Maybe in a range. Gets a reverse torp on it. Doesn't quite actually get it. Number 24 is Lauren Mott. Lauren Mott gets a good, important mark there. Now, number 19 is Emily Crooks in a contest there. That's a good tackle. Very good tackle. Not paid. And that's also a good tackle. Ball out of bounds. Halfway, about 30 metres around from the behind post at Warners Bay's end, with Gosford leading 6-0. LJ.
Yeah, it's been, as I said before, very frenetic pace, very few stoppages at the moment. So still sort of feeling each other out. There's only the one solitary goal. So, Elkins does really well there.
She came in hard, didn't she? Wanted to put
very
a bit
much
more.
So.
Mark drop that should have been taken. It was uncontested. Now Gosford left foot kick. That's got to stay in and does. Elcote can't quite get the footing. Ball out very close to the junction of the 50-metre arc and the boundary line at the Warners Bay attacking end. Bit of a size mismatch. Hessel gets blocked out of that, actually, in that ruck contest. Wasn't able to get a fair contest. Emma Hamilton with an interesting kick up.
Oh,
lovely strong mark. That was by Claire Walsh. Very important mark, actually. Claire Walsh goes down, and however,
straight to Holmes.
Roseanne Holmes is probably going to kick from just on the arc. Might test her. We'll see how she goes. More than likely not, this will end up at the top of the square. A little bit short of that, actually. Right into the hot spot. Mandy at the back gets an effective tap out. Mott is in there as well. That's Casey Elkins, who's been really prominent. That's almost over the shoulder. Umpire got caught in the wrong, just at the wrong angle there to see that one. Now, is this Hessel?
Kind bounce there.
Very kind bounce, actually. Now, will come a step and it goes through again. This is Emily Crooks, and she's done an outstanding job getting that football. The only thing that wasn't quite perfect was the delivery. Now, got a bit of an effective tackle on here. Well, the Warners Bay play's actually done very well. Over the shoulder, yes. Very, very good play there. She stuck right at that against much taller opponents. So the Warners Bay kick. Out here to the combox flank. Going to drop short. Amy Hessel, who was interviewed during the week on the BDAFL website. Go and have a read of it. She's a very, very intelligent and well-spoken footballer, and it was a pleasure to interview her. She's a really good subject. Go and give her have a look on the website. Superb. 19, Emily Crooks. Gets the ball in right close to that hot spot. Everyone's up for grabs here. Yeah, quick handball comes out, ineffective. As an area, that should be over the shoulder. And is again.
Well, it looked like one went high, one went low there, Dave.
Yeah. Looking combox side, I'd suggest. Yep.
Looking for Elkins there, I think. Ooh.
Elkins comes in and crashes the pack. Interesting crash. The fact this is Peta Elliott with a kick down the flank. No one actually really went to mark that time. They're holding the player. I think she's done that very well.
Domkins.
That's Domkins again. Thank you, LJ. That's up towards Holmes. You should have taken that two-handed as a ruckman. Now that's Hessel, who's got pinged. Actually, it should have been pinged
over the shoulder.
And that ball's going to go out of bounds. About 5 metres along from the boundary arc, inside the arc for the Gosford Tigers, who are leading 6 points to 0 here at a very pleasant Newcastle number 1 this afternoon, LJ.
Yes, very much so. It's been a great day. Still plenty more action to go, though, Dave.
Yeah, lots of it. Tonsils will be sore tomorrow, I think, LJ, for both of us. Oh, lovely right foot step, Elkins. Very strong play. Fended off there and got a decent kick to it. She's quite a good player, Elkins. Very strong, aware of what she's doing as well.
It was a bit of a throw there, I think.
Possibly. Elcote again. This play's number 20. Emma Hamilton can't take the very lightning handball. Comes back and butters up for more. Now, this is an interesting ball here. This is a chaos ball. Anything could happen here. Elcote throws the shoulder in and does the job. She'll do it again here. In fact, that's a push in the back that time. And called. Elcote came in and couldn't get side on there, LJ. And should actually be quiet here. She doesn't want to get pinged for this end. She's had a bit to say now. This is the player that she's had a contest with.
Is that on the ground?
I'm not quite sure, LJ. I can't see the number. She's facing away from us, LJ, so I'm not quite sure. This is as a result of that push from Elcote, I think. So we're 18 minutes 38 into the first quarter. It's Gosford up by 6 points only. And the player who's injured is Verity Dawes. So Verity Dawes has got up on her feet, which is a good sign, LJ.
Yeah, always is a good sign when they get up. No assistance to come off.
She's actually got some assistance. She's still not 100% at all. So Warners Bay to take a kick.
Not in a great way, by the looks of it.
Might have been Mattia Domkins who took the kick instead. Courageously going back into the pack, but not able to take a mark. Gosford fullback who's wearing the Michael Reeves long pants. Lucks a fortune and forced to Lauren Mott, who takes an important one-grab mark. Goes long and gets an effective kick to that. That's a really good effort. Oh, someone flew over the top. Elkins again. She's courageous, Elkins. She loves throwing a...
I just saw on the boundary was Hawes was taken off. I just saw the trainer, Daniel Russell, pointing towards his head, sort of motioning that it might be a sort of a concussion.
So she'll be off for at least 20 minutes in. That's a throw over the shoulder. She might actually come back on if they're being very careful. So AFL concussion protocols are quite clear, quite strict.
They have to be. It's got to be monitored very...
Of course it does. Rebecca Collins with a kick in. Doesn't get much on it. Jasmine Mandy's in there with the pink
bit
headgear.
high.
Puts her head over the football courageously. Now, that might have been Holmes who got that kick away, and there is the end of the first quarter. And we have a very tight game of football.
We sure do.
Gosford are 6 points, 1 straight 6 to Warners Bay 0. The only goal kicker in the game, Amy Hessel. LJ, before a quick break.
Yeah, the goal was kicked early, so they mustn't have switched on straight away, Warners Bay. But ever since the goal, they've switched right on. The pressure's been there. Same with Gosford, the pressure's been there. They've been spreading it out. They've gone through the corridor when necessary. It's been a pretty tight game. It looks like it might stay that way, Dave.
I think so, mate. We'll go to a quick break and be back with you shortly, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of the second quarter.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially Black Diamond AFL.
A massive thank you to all of their sponsors.
BLK, the major sponsor and official apparel supplier of Black Diamond AFL. BLK, beyond limits known.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment.
GE Industrial Solutions, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers for the past 50 years.
Wilson Security, Australia's largest and most innovative security provider.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort, an exceptional 5-star resort set on 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast.
Prime 7 coverage includes 4 games every round on 7 Mate, including Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoon.
Star 104.5, the home of Rabbit and Julie Goodwin, playing more music variety.
The Entertainment Grounds, one of the Central Coast's premier events locations.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery, the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast.
And Subway Morisset. Subway, eat fresh.
And remember to tune in to our Brekkie Show 6 till 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Welcome back to Newcastle number... I'll start again, David. How's that, LJ? Good start. Welcome back to Newcastle number 1 sports ground in Newcastle West on this glorious July afternoon. It really is a superb day, not a breath of wind, clear skies, and quite a pleasant afternoon. LJ, very tight game of footy.
Very much so. But as I said just before the break, both teams have been in and hard. The ball intensity, it's been there. The contest has been really hard. I'm not really surprised, but some people from the outside looking to see how hard the girls go in and sort of double takes. That's surprising.
It is. Thank you for also thanks to Lucas. He's nominated that number 20 for Warners Bay is Carlia Rocco. So we've got that name sorted. So we'll be calling Rocco from now on. Carlia Rocco is number 20 for playing around the centre half back line for the Warners Bay Bulldogs. We'll go through and at half time, Lucas and I will go and do a bit of homework and get on the phone and get some scores out and read some scores at the start of the second half. All right?
Yep.
Good stuff, LJ.
Right. Starting to get a bit of a breeze here, Dave. They're starting to cool down a bit.
Not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
The next game, Lucas, it could be quite cool in this game once that sun goes down.
Oh, yeah. Had that experience with the Mega Day, didn't we? That got cold.
All right. Yeah. Wind block. You'd have to run around a shower to get wet, Steve. Give me a break. Okay, just about to get going here. Roseanne Holmes in the centre for the Warners Bay Bulldogs. As I said, I think she's just about be the tallest player in the league. Umpire Turner has the ball. Casey Elkins is in there looking to get first use of the footy. Jasmine Mandy's in there as well. Arlen Mills is in the centre of this bounce as well, and a throw up as well. Neville Turner throws the ball up. Centre square infraction, Lucas. Where, mate? And who's got the footy?
Where am I trying to find?
Roseanne Holmes has to take the kick.
Yeah.
Over here, I think it was.
Right.
I think it was on the right, the commentary box corner. Roseanne Holmes has got to take the kick because she's the ruckman. So, centre square infraction on the point closest to us, LJ.
Yeah.
Holmes goes to the one-handed drop, gets the ball down into the centre, into the arc. Ball drops in. Jasmine Mandy's in there under, but she's ducked ahead. She won't get the free kick. Now we have an injured player here. Seriously injured player. I'd suggest she is holding her leg and in some pain. Player's going to be held up again here. I can't tell the number, LJ, at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's the left leg. And they're calling immediately for a stretcher.
Oh, that's not a good sign at all.
Lucas, the angle that leg's sitting at is not good. I'm praying that player is okay.
It's not good at all.
No.
Always unfortunate to see injuries, isn't it, Dave? It's not. I suppose it's part of the game, but
it's part of a contact sport. But it's not a pleasant thing. They've got to be very careful how they manage this. It could be crooks. I'm not quite sure. They need some support for it. They've got it. That could actually be Alison Parker, number 1. LJ. I think it is. Yep, right. I reckon that's Alison Parker, number 1.
Well spotted, Dave.
Okay, just as they've got her back up. So she's obviously in a lot of pain. Lucas, all I can say is that let's just hope that she's okay and not seriously injured.
That's all you can hope for, I suppose, when we really sort of don't know what the extent of the injury is. All you can do is hope.
There'll be a ball up here at the true centre half forward position. Once this stretcher, the Australian rules, the rules of our game say that play can't continue until that stretcher crosses the boundary line. Number 10, Angela Jones is going back there in the black leggings. It's either left ankle or the left leg. They're holding the ankle there, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Stretchers across the boundary. We're away with football after that unfortunate incident. Okay. Svenja Melia-Burns is beaten by Roseanne Holmes. She's going to get the majority of the taps today, such as her height and her experience in the ruck. Ball comes out there. Should have been played as a dropping the ball decision. Warners Bay get the football motoring forward, and again it goes forward once more. Now that is number 11. That is Lisa Houlihan, who's beautifully tackled there. Could have been a decision paid against. Lauren Mott's in there as well, right down at the bottom of proceedings with that right shoulder bandage. Emma Hamilton's now injured. She's down and struggling to get up. So Emma Hamilton's right at the position that umpire Turner would like to do this throw up. Being helped to her feet. Okay, hobbles out of the way. Roseanne Holmes gives her hand up. Mueller-Burns and Holmes. Mueller-Burns, very well done. Good leap. Holmes doesn't get off the ground that time. One-handed handball, which is actually technically illegal. Bernadette Elliott's in there with the football. Carlia Rocco's in there. Nice to call her name properly first. Sorry to the Rocco family, LJ. Sorry to the Warners Bay Club. I should have got that earlier. My apologies.
Might have been our fault there. We may have just misplaced the team sheet, Dave.
Doesn't matter, mate.
That's
cool. It's all done now. As long as we call Carlia correctly now, make sure she's called properly.
Of course.
Holding the football. They've been much sharper on the holding the footy calls in this game, haven't they, LJ?
Yes,
There's a distinct difference.
Especially, I think Xander Robinson. He's a fairly high up. He's done a few Premier Division games, so not his fault at all. But it might be a while to adapt to sort of the style of women's football. Possibly.
Terrific pair of hands, yes. Different, yes. Angela Jones, terrific one grab football there above her head. Very good example of marking. Very well played there. I think that might have been Claire Walsh with a thumping right foot kick. Now away they go, Gosford. See if they can get some run on here. No, they can't. Both heads over the football. Very brave. No quarter asked for, all given. 21 is Sarah Walsh, gets the handball out. Number 8 is Bernadette Elliott, also shows some strength. Rocco's being disciplined, waiting to tackle the play, and she picks the football up. That's Emily Crooks, number 19. Now, that should be over the shoulder against 25, but it wasn't. Carly Rocco gets the football out. Bit of a yo-yo here at the moment, ball going all over the place. Now, Rocco's looking for a tackle, can't lay it. Jasmine Mandy's got the football, has got a chance at getting the footy here. She's in front. However, Warners Bay, I think that maybe Emma Foreman might have got the football out to Carlia Rocco, who can't quite manage to take the mark. That's could have been given a throw, so could that. Holding the player to Jasmine Mandy, that's an interesting decision. No, it's not Jasmine Mandy, apologies. I thought Mandy might have been the person who had that free kick plucked out. Well, that's an interesting handball that goes to Emily Crooks. Crooks has got one bounce on it. Goes very long. Good football. Should be a mark comfortable to take it. Guess who? Casey Elkins, who's trying to beat a player every time, LJ. Maybe once or twice she didn't do it because they're onto her and they're tackling her every time.
Yeah. Well, once they pick it up, they sort of move more players onto her.
Yeah.
You got less room to move that way.
Roseanne Holmes puts the left hand out and taps it down with the right hand. However, Crooks again's been really good. If that's Emily Crooks, it is. She's been really solid this afternoon. Oh, good play. That was
shepherd there by Elkins.
Could have been Tanya Drew, actually, number 4. Play's gone back down the half forward flank. No, actually down the centre wing. Roseanne Holmes won't be overly effective at ground level. Jasmine Mandy's down there. Holmes is putting a lot of pressure on to give credit to her. And in fact, wins the contest. Emma Hamilton's in there. Holmes has done an excellent job against a much smaller player at ground level there. 27 is Petter Elliott. She gets the football out. Oh, good tackle. That's a throw. That should be paid as a free kick to the Warners Bay player and has been. That is Emma Foreman, number 7, I think.
Sure is.
Wonder if she's got the distance in her. No, she hasn't. Top of the square.
Ooh.
Angela Jones will come at the back and tap out, I would imagine, and does. Butters up for more in the black leggings. Needs to get rid of it effectively and does. Good mark now. Is that Carlia Rocco? I reckon it is. I reckon this will test Carlia Rocco's distance here. LJ?
Yep. Haven't had that many opportunities on goal Warners Bay yet, so
there haven't been many opportunities at all.
Yeah.
If you look at Warners Bay's score through the season, they do play tight footy.
Yeah.
Just centres the ball, tries to find a player, can't do so. Might be Tanya Drew in there over the footy. Jasmine Mandy's in there, has got hands on the footy now. Needs to get rid of that or else Rocco's got her in trouble.
Yeah.
Xander again, holding the ball. Carlia Rocco having a very good 90 seconds here.
It doesn't really, from an umpire's point of view, it doesn't really matter. You just got to be consistent.
Exactly, because players can play to consistency.
Yeah. Ooh.
Rocco didn't get a good piece of that, shinned it a bit, and it's out of bounds on the full, I think it is. So number 24 is Tanya Garden. She's standing on the mark. Now, is that leggings that I can see there that Angela's got on? That is Angela Jones, number 10, who's played a good role at fullback. She actually replaced the injured Alison Parkin. So, ball out to the... Oh, almost a good mark taken.
Top of the arms.
Interference, actually. Yes, I thought so. Emma Hamilton puts the head down, gets a 5-minute kick out. Mott, who's actually been pretty good today, gets the football out, interestingly. Number 5 is Matea Dobkins. She gets dragged out of that. Could have had a free kick. Hamilton does the very good thing. Jones has been good at fullback, LJ, particularly.
Since she's come on, she's done a very good job back there.
Crooks is out there again. The one player I haven't seen much of this quarter is Amy Hessel, and I'm not sure if she's on the field at the moment. She's been. If she what's that he's made there? He's made a holding the ball decision to Gosford.
Yeah,
that was good decision. Tackle was made. Hamilton's got to get out of the way there at the back. Play drop what she might have taken. Number 7 is Emma Foreman down at the ground level. That should be a ball up. Just near the 50-metre arc. Lyndall Garden's in there. Roseanne Holmes is in there, and Svenja Muller-Burns. Muller-Burns again has a good leap and staying away from body contact, which is the smart move with the bigger and stronger Holmes. Number 9 is Arana Eslick down the bottom there. Roseanne Holmes again jumps 2-footed and actually gets the control of that ball. Number 5 is Matea Dobkins. Or it could be a bit of a rough tackle there, I think. Yep. 15, who's been solid today, is Claire Walsh. Tompkins is on the mark. Walsh comes combox side. Oh, good grab.
Very nice grab.
Emily Crooks, who's been close to the best player on the ground, LJ.
Yeah.
Been very good, mate. Right in front of us in this commentary box win.
Booth keeps it in. Well done.
Did indeed. Casey Elkins, who seems to be under pressure every time she gets the football. That's a sign of a good player. They know that she's good.
Garden.
Yes, Garden. Short ball, Jasmine Manny intercepts. Now, she's got to get rid of that, or else she's in all sorts. Great tackle. Outstanding tackle made by Emma Foreman, who's been prominent this quarter, LJ.
She has. She's been good.
Yep.
Bad kick.
Perhaps a touch off the side. Was that Elcote? It was. Trying to cause some mayhem in there. 21 is Christy Gardner. Can't get rid of the footy. And 25 is Narissa Milne for the Gosford Tigers. Umpire Xander Robertson. It's Holmes again with Muller-Burns. Yep. And call that one to Muller-Burns as she was in front. Play comes out. Jasmine Manny underneath it. Can't quite get control of it. Holmes is trying to get an effective handball out to Rocco, and a very good tackle made. Again, he's been red hot on those LJ,
he has.
but he's been consistent, hasn't he? This is Rebecca Collins with the footy. Kicks to a contest, not overly wise, and Emma Foreman, who's got had the Sharon on a string in the last few minutes. That's running over the mark. Should have been 50 because she didn't play on. Could have been over the shoulder, not paid. Holmes tries to tap the ball out towards Matea Domkins, and she does.
In the back there.
Yes, It was too. That's 21,
Bang.
I think. That might be Christy Gardner.
Yeah.
It is way too far from goal.
How
Tall
long?
player Gardner. Looks like she's easily 6 foot tall. Left-footed. Gets the ball out here to the forward pocket flank area. Domkins was held out of that and should have got a free kick. Oh, ball's fallen right in the right place for Tanya Garden to go back and take a kick for Warner's Bay's first goal. Possibly LJ.
Yeah. Tough kick there. A slight angle of probably, 30 metres out or so?
Oh, 25.
25.
She's got a fair bit of that. Now, has a mark been taken? Angela Jones again. She's been superb at fullback. A lot of touches. Interesting kick, yes. 25 is Arlen Mills. Ball right in dispute here. You have to be smart here. 27's got the sit here. Oh, hits the post. Warners Bay have scored. Yeah. Behind to Warners Bay. Warners Bay 1 point. Gosford 1 straight 6. Only 1 goal being kicked, and we're 12 and a half minutes into the second quarter. So very low scoring, tough game of football. Most enjoyable to watch. Narissa Milne over the football. Should be paid a push in the back by umpire Robinson. He's been in very good form in this game. He hasn't missed anything, I don't reckon. LJ, your thoughts?
He's been good. Consistency, as I said before, that's all they're after, the players. Is it Smothered? Yep. The boot.
Crooks again, who I think's been the best player on the ground. And there's Hessel back out there. I don't think Hessel, who's down in the bottom of our screen, down here on the flank, has been out there for much of this quarter at all. So perhaps a slight knock. Guess who?
Elkins.
Casey Elkins, who looks like she is a very, very well-balanced and strong player. And looking at that, the core looks like she's very strong through there, LJ.
Yeah, certainly is.
Courageous mark play going straight back in the back of into a contest. Ball just goes over Holmes. Now Hessel's in there and should be shepherding or at least asking for a handball. Gets it ground level. Now they've got to get that out. Hessel's got the football at the moment. Neville Turner calls a ball up. Hessel going up for this one and Hessel clearly gets a jump over Holmes there. I'm suggesting that Hessel might do some ruck work there to try and negate Holmes. Number 11 is Lisa Houlihan, who gets that ball up to the Morgan. Angela Jones is there, gets a fortuitous bounce at the second attempt, and a thumping right foot kick. Oh, good mark for Foreman. Foreman's been good this quarter, LJ.
The same thing right on cue too. She's been real good.
Yes, she has. Oh, good contest there provided.
Defensive forward work there. Well done.
and gets the free kick. Well, that's all hard work from
Gardner.
Tanya Garden. She was out.
Yep.
She was third man in, a third player in. Now I think she's too far out. Gets it to the hot spot though. Should have been marked actually by Gosford. That's almost a push in the back.
He's played it
And here's
too.
another chance. Now who's got this kick? This is
27.
Petter Elliott, LJ.
Yep.
Much closer, but the angle may worry her a bit. See if she can think her way through. Nabbing a major for Warners Bay and put them in front, Lucas.
Yes. And she's done it.
Superb kick, and Warners Bay are in front after 1.5 quarters of hard work. Petter Elliott puts Warners Bay in front. Warners Bay are 1-1-7 to Gosford 1-6. Lucas Holmes.
Belmont 16-footer sailing club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. For all the latest news and promotions, visit 16s.com.au or find us on Facebook, the home of the Black Diamond AFL.
All made by Tanya Garden's hard work for third man at the back there. So her plays resulted in a goal for Warners Bay. Umpire Neville Turner with the ball up. Mueller Burns and Holmes up. Mueller Burns gets it at this time. Mandy just gets rid of that football. 25 is Arlen Mills, who's actually had a pretty good game. Mills, been quite impressed. This is Garden again. I'm pretty confident with the
with Houlihan
ball at the top. Now she might be gone there, is she? No. Xander's called that as a ball up. He has. So Natalie Holmes again with Mueller Burns. That was third player in, actually, who got that football. Neither of the two main rucks got that football. Good tackle out there. Number 11's thrown out of it. Lisa Houlihan has spat out the blender. Emma Hamilton gets that ball. Ange Jones has been terrific in the last line of defence for Gosford.
She has been very good. Sorry, Dave.
Sees the ball out in front of the split side screens at long off there in the cricket ground. Lucas?
Yeah.
Rucks go up against it. Garden and Mueller Burns. Mueller Burns clearly wins that tap down. Some big bodies in there trying to make a contest. So 25 is Arlen Mills again, but can't get the footy. Gosford get the football away.
So,
that's Amy Hessel, who almost put an effective tackle there on Elizabeth Brown, but Brown's stuck at that. Now Rocco shouldn't be. That's a push in the back. Gardner's going to get pinned here, and that's another push. No, not paid. Not happy with the treatment either. Now Holmes has got the football, gets a effective kick down there into the arc. They fly at it. No one can bring down the mark. Oh, that's gone. Xander's right on the money there. Lovely tackle.
Perfect positioning too from the umpire.
Yeah. Side on, 15 metres out, and she's away now. Mandy's going to grab her here. No. Oh, yeah, smothered very well. Perhaps should rethink that. Carly Rocco will get that football out by the handball. Jasmine Mandy's got first use of this and gets rid of it. Legally, I think that's Emily Crookson, who's also quite useful on that left. Gets what's going to become a 40-metre kick away. What they need, Gosford need that to go out. Oh, well use of the body. That's really good. Yeah, Mateo Domkins, but an illegal handball technically.
Handball went in suspect, the end.
Number 28 is Hannah Gow. Gets that footy down, and that's number 11, Lisa Houlihan. Domkins used to the body there, wasn't it? Excellent, yeah. That's a mark. Warners Bay actually on top here.
Elkin?
Okay, so now she will make the distance. Can she hit it sweet? Jasmine Mandy's encroaching there. Oh, that's 50. Elkins kicks around the corner with a bit of a soccer, with a sort of a kick.
Ooh, Brown.
Jones went up, and she's in trouble.
Back.
Jones went up. Ooh. Jasmine Mandy should have been pinked for 50 minutes. She clearly encroached.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Ball goes out of bounds at the side screen in front of Elcote. Warners Bay 7 points, 1-1 to Gosford. One straight kick, 6 points. Rusco, Elkins has got there. Mott's there. Elkins will put a big hit on her and jams her into the ground with a legal tackle. Hard but fair. Mandy's in there again. Rocco butters up. Now this is Elkins again buttering up, and Mandy's got her. Great tackle, Jasmine Mandy.
Very good tackle there from Mandy.
Yeah. And Elkins has got to figure out that they're onto her, that they know she's going to go. She may have to stop doing that a little bit to get effective use of the football. No one on the mark as Jasmine Mandy gets an effective 40-metre kick out. First time grab there on the far side. Very well done by Mueller Burns. Slight shank on the kick. Elkins will hold her ground there, and the good contest provided by Arana Eslick. Elkins again. Eslick's in there trying to do the Maradona, but can't get it out. And Neville Turner calls play up. Almost finished the first half here. We've got about a minute left. with Warners Bay up by 1 point. Holmes again with that effective right hand of hers. Dependable, I'd suggest. That's almost gone. It
And
does,
paid
yes.
it too,
Natalie Holmes
yep.
has paid that. Natalie Holmes has gone in and earned a kick. She probably isn't aware at the time, but she needs to move quickly. And someone needs to get in front of Angela Jones, who's been terrific for Gosford. Holmes gets that into the danger area, about 40 metres, 35 metres out. Now, has Hamilton taken a mark?
She has.
Still thinks she's too far out of the
Yeah,
race. Needs to get rid of it really quickly because of the
distance
time. Gets a decent piece of that, actually. Marks need to be taken. Jones up at the back. This is a danger for Gosford. They do not need to give away a free kick. And they have. Natea Domkins is gone, and Neville Turner's called her up. Interesting, the kick went straight to Angela Jones. Time has been called on. This may end up being taken after siren by Matea.
Yep.
It will be.
On cue.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who haven't watched much footy, Matea cannot play on. She has to go back over the mark and take the kick. And the ball skews off the side of the foot and is a no result. So at the end of the first half, Warners Bay 1-1-7, Gosford 1 straight 6. Peter Elliott has the only goal for Warners Bay. Amy Hessel has the only goal for Gosford in a very tight game of football. Lucas Holmes,
yes.
Over to you, my friend.
Been a very tight contest, as we've seen, very low scoring. In heart of the contest, the intensity's been right up there, as have all the other games today. It's provided a great contest for both teams. Second half, it might open up a few more tired bodies out there, Dave.
Think so, LJ. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go and have a halftime break and be back with you in 5 or 6 minutes. Thank you.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially Black Diamond AFL.
A massive thank you to all of their sponsors.
BLK, the major sponsor and official apparel supplier of Black Diamond AFL. BLK, beyond limits known.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment.
GE Industrial Solutions, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers for the past 50 years.
Wilson Security, Australia's largest and most innovative security provider.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort, an exceptional 5-star resort set on 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast.
Prime 7, coverage includes 4 games every round on 7 Mate, including Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoon.
Star 104.5, the home of Rabbit and Julie Goodwin, playing more music variety.
The Entertainment Grounds, one of the Central Coast's premier events locations.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery, the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast.
And Subway Morisset. Subway, eat fresh.
And remember to tune in to our Brekkie Show 6 till 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Keep in mind that they can be runners as well. Yeah, I know, but they're runners.
okay? We're going to do this straight along the wall.
Welcome back to Newcastle number 1 Sports Ground. We're still waiting the appearance of the Gosford Tigers out here for the commencement of the second half. So just some quick score updates for you. First grade Adelaide Street Oval, Killarney Vale and Newcastle City. Newcastle City leading 96-16. Terrigal of Ochre and Cardiff at Hilton Moore Oval. Terrigal of Ochre leading 55-17. Warners Bay and Nelson Bay. I understand the Nelson Bay have come back at them. So Warners Bay 71-54, leading by 17 points. Gosford's still not out there. Some more scores for you. Wyong Lakes, this is first div. Wyong Lakes 47-95 defeated Warners Bay 4-1-25. Newcastle City 27-19, 181. Killarney Vale 3 straight. Terrigal of Ochre defeated Cardiff. Maitland 14-11-95 defeated Lake Macquarie 1-1-7. What time have we got there? Still a bit concerned with those scores. I'm not sure if they are final. Just bear with me a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I can give you some final scores in the women's. Cardiff 5-11-41 defeated Maitland 5-5-35. Killarney Vale 19-28-142 defeated Singleton 1-1-7. Still waiting for Gosford to come out here for the start of the second half. The siren has been blown a couple of times. Just going over to festive for you just to check some scores. That's this week. So, yep, no, the call was spot on. Wyong Lakes' final score, I've actually got that incorrect. It was 15-13-103 to 4-2-26 in first 4-1-25 over Warners Bay. Okay, and in second div, Newcastle City defeated Killarney Vale. Warners Bay up by 7 points over Nelson Bay, 61-54. Musselbrook belted Singleton, 168-26. And an important result in first div. Singleton have now lost 2 in a row. If that's final score, and it is, Singleton 7-4-46 defeated by the Gosford Tigers, 11-5-71. Wow. Opens up all of first div.
Sure does, Dave.
Yeah. So Gosford Tigers coming back out now for the commencement of the second half here at Newcastle number 1 Sports Ground in the fourth of our 5 set. The final game to come from Newcastle number 1 at 4:20 this afternoon is the top of the table clash. Nelson Bay and Newcastle City. Xander Robertson holds the ball up. Svenja Mueller-Burns up against Natalie Holmes, and away we go. Roseanne Holmes, I do apologise. Amy Hessel's gone there. No, he's called play on. I swear that Xander was going to call that. This Casey Elkins is very, very hard at the football, LJ. She's strong.
She goes hard too, and she's got good skills. Doesn't just go hard, backs it up with the skills too.
Yeah, she does. Amy Hessel gets a handball out, somewhat ineffective, but still it's a possession for Hessel. Now, all over the ball is Matea Domkins, and Xander calls a ball up. Mueller-Burns gets first hands on that one over the taller Holmes. Ball gets thumped into the forward line there. We're in the danger area at the moment. Oh, very good pickup. That's a terrific pickup. Now, that's a good contest.
It is.
Number 9 for Gosford is Arana Eslick, and she's held up there by, I think, Stephanie Russell. No, actually, that was Hannah Gow. Hannah Gow made the tackle there. Holmes and Mueller-Burns. Call that Mueller-Burns just. Elkins has got that out at short. That's Hessel. Has been swamped by 2 tacklers, one of whom was Bernadette Elliott. Mueller-Burns gets a decent tap and actually wins that contest against the taller Holmes. Ball thrust into the forward line. Oh, soccer when it paps up now. Here's a show for Gosford. No, can't get a decent kick on it. Ball still in play now. Can this... Oh, she's gone check side. Touched. And out
Ball
in front of Narissa Milne. She went check side there. LJ still couldn't get there.
It's quite good.
Yeah. Mandy ends up actually contesting this ruck contest and does makes a pretty good fist of it. Goes back in for a football. Now that Warners Bay player's got to get rid of that football, and hasn't got rid of the football. And Amy Hessel now has the ball, and has actually tried to. There's a blood rule. Is it LJ?
Rule? Yeah,
hands are crossed. You don't have it. She's got to go.
There's Katie. Is that Booth?
Is it Katie Booth?
I think, yeah.
Now, technically, under the
Yes.
rules of football, Warner's base replacement can come on now. Doesn't have to wait for the gate.
Yeah.
And the play cannot commence until Warner's base. Good work by the water runner there's got her going through the gates.
Daniel Russell, well done, yeah.
What's his name?
Daniel Russell.
Daniel Russell's done a good job and got his player through the gates. This is Emma Foreman coming back out onto the field of play. Now, umpire Turner, this is a very important kick for Gosford. Can Hessel hold a poise and kick the goal? Post up. We have a tied game here.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Dave. It was Kate Bartlam coming back on the ground.
Kate Bartlam, thank you, mate. Appreciate that. No, don't be sorry. So, poster there from Amy Hessel. It's 1-1-7 apiece. Couldn't get tighter than this. Very close game. It's going to be fascinating to see who. I think 4 or 5 goals will be a winning score, LJ.
Yeah. With that 4 or 5.
Oh, should have taken what it was a simple Mark Bartlam there. Brother's a very, very fine player for Warners Bay, isn't he, LJ?
Bartlam's having
footballer.
a very good year.
Has been having a good year, actually, for Warners Bay.
He's been working up at Port Macquarie, so hasn't been able to make it to training for us, but he's still doing a very good job on game day.
Gary was mentioning that earlier in the year to me, to us on air, that Bartlam's working in Port. What's his push in the back, I think, to Amy Hessel. Hessel's starting to get her hands on the footy here.
Very
what
much.
does Bartlam do for a living?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Dave, but it must be... Elkins again.
And straight through.
She's
left
going to have to
footstep.
bounce.
Needs a bounce or kicks it. Get rid of it. Superb play.
Good mark
Unfortunately,
too, though.
Mott's actually been good. That's encroaching, although there was a player close by. Elkins goes up, doesn't better. Now, this is Matea Domkins. Again, that handball with the ball leaves her hand before she's hit it. That is a throw under the rules of football. But anyway, as long as it's consistent, Louis.
Yep. Of course.
Xander Robertson comes in. We have a ball up, half forward flank for Warners Bay. Scores could not be any closer. Emma Hamilton in attendance. Matea Dobkins goes up for this one with Crooks, I think, and Crooks gets a very decisive hand down. Hessel's really started to come into it this quarter.
Very much so.
Oh, good bump out. Oh, big contest. Jasmine Mandy has gone down.
There's two of them there too.
There are both Gosford players. And I think play's actually going to be stopped. Here it is. Mandy went down really hard. Let's just hope that both players are all right, LJ.
I sort of half missed the collision there, but you could hear it and it didn't sound very good at all, Dave.
Mandy in particular was going in without any fear at all.
Exactly.
Didn't hold back.
None at all.
And I'm not sure who the other player is from Gosford. Unfortunately, we can't see her number. So let's just hope that both players are all right. The players and trainers are showing a lot of concern here. Mandy's on her knees and is getting up. Not overly steady, I must admit. Yes. As Steve, our erstwhile Cameron just pointed out, Mandy's actually got a helmet on that probably has made a big difference here. She's struggling. They both are. This is going to test Gosford if both of them have to go off, which you think they may. Okay, so Erin O'Dwyer is the player on the right. Now Mandy is coming off. She was struggling to get to her feet. So this should be a ball up. Mandy's going to come off.
Yeah.
She's got the headgear off.
Is that Dwyer staying on?
It looks like it.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. Kate McGrath comes on to replace Mandy, and hopefully they go through the protocols with Jasmine Mandy. Let's hope she's okay, LJ.
Yeah.
Up goes Holmes and Muller-Burns again. Muller-Burns gets first hand on that. Crooks with that handy left foot of hers. Gets the ball along then. Just a little bit rushed there. Didn't need to do that at the time. Did Sophie Hunt. Now she's got a right foot kick to that. That's gone out of bounds in the full with close attention from Elizabeth Brown. So I think Kate Booth's going to take this kick. Yep. Looking at her options. Doesn't have many and just decides to go long.
The guts.
Well, I think Elkins has saved her.
Mate,
that's a superb
That's
mark.
a catch in the gully.
Yeah, it was. Elkins has been close to the best player again. Emma Foreman.
She has.
Very close.
Looking for Domkins here.
Domkins here. Oh, good contest by Rebecca Collins. And you can see how strong Domkins is.
There's no one on the mark,
too. No one on the mark. and she's actually gone the hands to Hamilton, who needs to get past this player. Got past two, got past her. Now, out to 27, that's holding the footy. Gone. Xander, that should be 50. But anyway, terrific tackle there.
Very nice tackle.
Yeah, on Petter Elliott.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if it's Elcote who's got this football. She's got a hand up.
40.
Rebecca Collins is lurking, but it looks like it is Rachel Elcote to take the kick.
Yeah.
Very important tackle there, LJ, for Gosford.
It was very good. They were looking fairly good on the counter attack there too, Warners Bay.
Domkins couldn't get the mark. Ball's tucked in underneath. Xander Robinson with the ball up. Mueller-Burns, uncontested. Foreman there at the ground level. Number 2, no, that's Amy Hessel trying to put a tackle on. Hessel still, and Mueller-Burns comes out of it. Left-handy left foot. Terrific left foot kick down. Oh, couldn't take the mark.
There's Holmes there.
I think that might be Kate Booth actually underneath there.
Yep.
Needs to get the football out. Could have been Claire Walsh in there, or Narissa. It's actually Narissa Mills.
There's Foreman.
And then Foreman, yes.
She's been very good also.
Yeah, Foreman's had a good day at the office. Rocco's got the footy. Gets a quick handball out to Holmes. Good long kick, a bit off the side of the boot. Now, Mott's got a hold of feet here against the much-debated Dobkins. She doesn't.
It's out in the...
I actually think he came off her back.
Off her back?
Yeah,
right,
I think they came off her back.
Right,
and it can't be.
And
I actually thought the ball hit the line, which isn't out.
Right, yeah. Fair enough.
She was push up there. Domkins did a good job to get off her feet.
Yeah.
Mueller-Burns and Domkins. Domkins actually gets first touch of that with a right fist. 21 is Sarah Walsh. Handball out. And good speed, Crooks. Has a left foot, but it's not brilliantly efficient on that occasion.
Ooh.
That's Foreman or Booth. It's Foreman again. Now that ball's held in, and she's making an attempt. What will the umpire say? Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting call.
Yeah.
However,
yeah.
Sophie Hunt rewarded for a good effective tackle. Oh, great first grab, Amy Hessel, who's really coming to her own and is off to the races here. Has she got another enough boot? Oh, beautiful pass. Yeah. Amy Hessel take a bow. That was terrific play. Lucas Holmes.
It was very nice. Maybe a bit, the umpiring decision maybe was a bit up in the air, but you don't worry about that. You just got to play the whistle. Warners Bay maybe caught a bit napping there with maybe complaining about the decision, but they kept going. Gosford and did well.
Morgan Ross is the league's leading goal kicker by some distance. She needs a goal for her club right now, Lucas Holmes. Can Morgan Ross deliver?
We've got a perfect view.
Close to the person on the mark.
Got it.
Morgan Ross produces, as you would expect from a league-leading goal kicker. Morgan Ross with her first today, leaving Gosford 2-1-13. Warners Bay 1-1-7. Lucas Holmes.
GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the past 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Also proud sponsor of the BDAFL women's competition.
Yes, we thank GE for their support, terrific support of women's footy.
It has been a great day, hasn't it, Dave?
It's been really enjoyable. It's been. I think we'll both be weary this evening, LA, but it's been a great day's footy. Really enjoyed it. Never thought I'd call one game of footy, let alone call 5 in the one day, LJ. Holmes up again. Mueller-Burns is starting to get dominance in there. Domkins lets the ball go. That's Elkins with a soccer out. Now, this is Milne, I believe, number 25. Oh, good step. Needs to get rid of it. Elkins will crush her if she doesn't. Oh, Morgan, Hessel's actually been terrific this quarter. She's been close to the best player on the field this quarter. Got a lot of touches. That's an excellent kick. Oh,
what a good
Mott
mark
has got a good pair of hands. Lauren Mott, that is a very, very good grab. That's not a good kick, though. Could have been accused of a push in the back, actually. Xander, unfortunately, for the first time in this game, has been caught out of position. That was clearly a free kick, number 24, Tanya Garden for in the back or back of the head there, Louis.
Yeah, sure thing.
Mueller-Burns is really starting to get jumping, and she's doing it very well. This is Crooks. Will go with that left of hers. Gets her out of trouble a bit, I'll tell you, having a left foot. This is Booth going to go straight through. Not big enough probably to crash through. Is she going holding the footy? Interesting holding the football decisions this afternoon, Lucas, I must admit. Number 19 is Emily Crooks, gets the football out. There's 3-on-1 here, but Emma Foreman, 3-on-1 she's just beaten. Domkins with her unique style of handballing. Holmes will be struggling to get the ball at ground level. And Milne's they're going to crush her here. I bet you Elkins is close by.
Is out.
Could have been a push in the back to Matea Domkins, actually.
Those are maybe
Casey Elkins with that very visible Kinesio tape on the left hammy.
Yeah.
Probably Holmes that time got the left hand out. Very well done. Elcote's gone for holding the footy. Gone. Not Holmes, I wouldn't think. No, that's the correct player. 25, Arlen Mills. Crooks on the mark. Mills goes down this combox flank. Two Gosford players spoil one another when the communication would have helped. Mott is at the back there. Gosford need to get out of this, and they have, despite that lack of communication. Emma Foreman again. No, Booth that time. Gets a right foot out. That's not 15. Hamilton this time. Has she got rid of that properly? Xander's going to call up. Gone, gone, gone. Lauren Mott's been good, LJ.
Yeah, she has.
Nice pair of hands.
Yeah.
Very
good mark overhead.
That should have been encroachment again. Yeah. Amy Hessel, who's been superb this quarter after being dormant in the second, or not on the field. Booth's impressive, LJ.
She is. I find
for a very slight build, she has a real red hot tip.
I find that her and Tompkins sort of play the same role. That sort of running off half back. That sort of like Heath Shaw, if you will.
Yeah, but Domkins is a much bigger player.
Yeah,
Domkins is 5'11", 5'10".
Yeah.
Free kick over the shoulder given. Hamilton's got the sit here. Takes a mark in front of Elcote. Now Hamilton, judging by last quarter, cannot get the distance here. She'll probably get 30 metres out.
She's a decent kick, but the length is something.
For once, there's no encroachment because Foreman's taken her player too close to the mark. Gets the ball. Mott's in front. Can't quite get hands on this one. Almost over the shoulder, actually. No, not paid. Hessel gets it out. Handball out.
Hamilton.
Ball in dispute here. Hamilton's on the bottom of that package here. This is Rocco. That is Holmes. Ineffective kick. That's not 15, so it shouldn't have been marked. No. That's Elkins.
How does she
now,
get through
can she do this? Ange Jones with a last-ditch left foot. So Warners Bay, 1-2-8. Gosford, 2-1-13. Lucas Holmes.
Very, very intensity. As all the games have been today, intensity's been right up, all around the ground. A few stoppages, but the movement between scorers have been very fast, Dave.
Yes. I think that might be Jade Van Dartel over there. Number 14 is taking that grab. Holmes is done an ankle. I'd suggest she's just rolled an ankle over there on the far flank. Perhaps not as badly as Alison Parkin, but nonetheless. Number 8, Phoenix Drewell's done a great job there and gets the ball off. And mark taken just in front of the centre wing. I think that might have been, could have been Erin O'Dwyer there with that football. So, that's not Elkins. 25 is going to be pinged here. Arlen Mills. Has she been pinged for holding the place? She has. Mills was the one that dragged her out. Yep. So that's Narissa Milne. Too far out to score. Needs to be some movement up front. There's a lead starting to be given there. Chopped off by Matea Domkins quite brutally. Milne's lucky to get that one 25 metres. Good pair of hands. Very solid. Very solid. That was Hannah Gow.
Yeah.
Okay. Amy Hassel again, who's been really prominent this quarter. Emily Crooks, who's been terrific. She's probably the most consistent player through 3 quarters of this game. She and Elkins, I'd suggest, have been two of the better players. Booth and Foreman as well. Handball comes out somehow. I don't know how. Hannah Gow's holding her player off. Ducks out of a tackle. Does a very good job, actually, get that out and gets it to a player. Holmes seems to have recovered from that slight ankle problem she had when she just rolled awkwardly. Goes back and takes a kick slowly and deliberately. Gets a longish kick to that one. Chaos ball as the ball's a helicopter.
Good
gone.
Tackle.
Elkins didn't make. He's paid that. Actually, he's paid that.
Is it Garden?
No,
it is Elkins.
No, it is Elkins.
It is Elkins. Right.
Play on. There's no one on the mark.
It is too. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Mott can't quite grab that. Hamilton's in there. Very hard contest of the football there. One player held their feet over the foot, held their head over the footy.
Ooh.
Left foot kick is a chaos ball again. Could cause all sorts of trouble. Now Crooks will use his speed and she's away. LJ, she could have a long run in her. She wants to watch Elkins. She saw her coming. I reckon she's seen Casey Elkins. I thought, I do not want a bit of that. That's throwing it. I've got a foot to it. Well done. Elkins doesn't delay this time and gets a reverse torp, which is a very difficult kick to
grab.
produce deliberately. And a great grab there by Garden. Tanya Garden is LJ 35 out.
5 on a 45-ish degree angle.
Perfect angle for the commentators and our head cameraman here.
Bar TV, the best in the business. The pictures have been great all day.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys, for your work all day. Fantastic. Really appreciated.
Ooh, is it coming back? No.
Up for grabs. Someone's taken a mark, and that is Foreman. No, it's not. I'm just trying to see which number that is. It's number 11. That is Lisa Houlihan. Needs to be calm here. Lisa Houlihan has put Warners Bay into the lead. Warners Bay, I think, at 2-2-14. Correct? Gosford, 2-1-13. LJ.
Wilson Security. Wilson Security is Australia's largest and most innovative security provider, delivering a wide range of services to our diverse range of customers. For all of your security needs, call Wilson Security on 1300 Wilson.
Well. Great game of footy. I still think that my comment, which I think we discussed earlier, I still think that 4 or 5 goals is going to win the game. The way the game's going.
This is going, there's only 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Dave, it's going to be very tight.
And it's got permutations, particularly for Gosford. Gosford really have to win to keep in touch with Nelson Bay and Newcastle. Warners Bay, a bit further down the ladder, it'll be a massive win for the Bay.
Great game for the neutral, Dave.
Indeed, like me, mate. Holmes doesn't get off the ground much, but gets an effective tap. That is Garden in there with Amy Hessel again. Going to put her head over the football. Now, is that Lauren Mott? It's not. That's Lauren Mott with the footy now. That's over the shoulder. Robinson again in perfect position, Lucas.
Yep.
Perfect
He's
position.
done a very good job, Robinson.
Yeah. Mott's had a very good day at halfback.
Ooh, that's a bit of a good
big
mark.
Needs to move quickly.
She's
and
played
gone.
on.
She should have been put behind the mark, I might add.
Yes.
Good intercept
boom.
mark.
And she's gone too.
Been very good. Very determined.
The goal kicker.
Courageous too. Now, Garden's got the football chance here. No. Very calm play. Really good play, actually, this late in the quarter. So, could have been paid for interference against. That's a push in the back. 100% push in the back. Good decision. Gosford player doesn't realise she's got a kick yet.
They need to go quick too if they want to score.
Hessel knows what's going on.
I think the clock's just going to beat them here, Dave.
I think so. So it looks like we're going to head into that's 50 metres. She's run straight over them. Unless there's been a play the encore, she's run straight over the mark.
I didn't hear anything from here, Dave.
That's the end of a pulsating third quarter here at Newcastle No. 1 Sports Ground. The scores, Warners Bay 2-2-14, Gosford 2-1-13. We have Lisa Houlihan and Peta Elliott with goals for Warners Bay. The goal kickers for Gosford, the Leeds leading goal kicker Morgan Ross and Amy Hessel have the goals. LJ, quick synopsis from you, mate, before we have a break.
Been a great game that Warners Bay sort of fought back towards the end there. Gosford sort of had the ascendancy throughout the quarter, but Warners Bay fought back very well. They needed that goal right on the end of the quarter to sort of even the game back up, because a goal in this game like this, it seems like a mile away to come back from with the low scoring game of it. So it's going to be very interesting and very full on last quarter, Dave.
Certainly will. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with you very shortly for the what will be a fascinating last quarter of play here at Newcastle No. 1 Sports Ground.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially Black Diamond AFL.
A massive thank you to all of their sponsors.
BLK, the major sponsor and official apparel supplier of Black Diamond AFL. BLK, beyond limits known.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment.
GE Industrial Solutions, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers for the past 50 years.
Wilson Security, Australia's largest and most innovative security provider.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort, an exceptional 5-star resort set on 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast.
Prime 7, coverage includes 4 games every round on 7 Mate, including Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoon.
Star 104.5, the home of Rabbit and Julie Goodwin, playing more music variety.
The Entertainment Grounds, one of the Central Coast's premier events locations.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery, the leading leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast.
And Subway Morisset. Subway, eat fresh.
And remember to tune into our Brekkie Show 6 till 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Welcome back for the last quarter of this fascinating and tight fixture between the Warners Bay Bulldogs and the Gosford Tigers here at Newcastle number 1, with the sun's rapidly setting. Lucas Holmes, going to be a very interesting last quarter, mate.
It's going to be a very interesting last quarter. Excuse me. Both teams throughout the game have had patterns where they've been on top, and the others have been defending. It's just going to be a matter of putting all their effort into this last quarter, leaving nothing on the ground, and that should decide the result.
Well said. Oh, I can't tip a winner. I just don't know. I cannot tip a winner. Better players on the day so far for mine: Foreman, Booth, definitely Casey Elkins.
Yeah.
Emily Crooks has been good.
Yes.
Mott's been good for the Gosford.
Yes.
Gosford have had a reasonably steady day. They sort of had anyone that's shone in particular. Mandy was having a good day before getting involved in that contest. Angela Jones has been good at fullback.
Yes, she has actually.
Mueller, Burns and Holmes for the last quarter. Away we go. Mueller, Burns on 1 foot gets up. Hessel gets first use of the football, tries to beat a player and does. Gets the football back. Hessel should have gone on with that and didn't. Pushes a player out of the way. Ball comes out, ball drops out. And that's 15, which is Claire Walsh, gets a footy. Gets a good kick to that. Well done. Now, Milne's got the sit here. She'll turn back on her right foot. Now, can she do something with it? She does.
Ooh.
Now, if they're smart, they'll put her behind you through. And that's a great tackle and will be held up.
What's that?
Very, very strong tackle by
Stephanie Russell.
Steph Russell,
there.
yes.
There's Liz Brown.
Elizabeth Brown with a good kick. Holmes just falls into lap and she'll mark, as she does every time. Marks the ground and will go back and take her kick. Looks for options. Comes Combach side. Gets a pretty decent roost on that, actually. Is that Elkins?
Yes, it is.
Elkins. Oh, I think she's been close to the best player on the ground. I'll tell you, she's had a good day. Oh, Hamilton could have gone a little bit further at that one. Elcote's in there. 14 is Jade Van Dartel, and she gets the ball out. Socket off the ground, which is a very good option and enormous pressure. Oh, Elkins. Oh, wow. She has been terrific today, but doesn't get a good kick on that one. That's the only part of a player that needs work, really, is the drop punts.
The finished product.
The finishing.
Like
now, this is Hessel, who drops what she should have taken, but has a paddock. Gets that ball long. Oh, courageous effort by everyone. Now, I think that's a mark to the Warners Bay player.
Is that?
That's Hannah Gow.
Yeah.
Looks like she's got black mouth guard on, actually. Long kick. Hessel can't quite grab that one. Mueller Burns is in there. Oh, Holmes gets a ball and beats the tackle, actually, to a credit.
Hamilton.
Gets a right foot. Hamilton comes straight through.
Got the
Hamilton's
bounce.
still in play now. Still there, Hamilton.
You've got to keep her feet.
And still going. Still holds her feet. Garden comes in to try and lend a weight. Hamilton's still going. Third or fourth effort here. That is Lisa Houlihan, the back, who kicked an important goal in the third quarter. Neville Turner says, give it to me. The 352nd game of his career. Holmes and Muller-Burns.
Muller-Burns.
Muller-Burns starting to get on top in the ruck with the good leap she's got. Hessel's got trying to get the football. Can't quite determine Warner's Bay player, and at the bottom of the pack was Matea Domkins. Very fair contest there, even money probably with that one. Someone's got pushed in the back, I reckon.
Yep.
And it's
Gosford free kick.
Yeah, Claire Walsh, I think, number 15. I think that is. Comes Combox side. Oh, should have taken the mark, but Foreman's going to fight. She'll put a tackle on here. Xander Robertson. Foreman's been impressive, LJ.
He has been very good.
Good at ground level. Matea Domkins. Amy Hessel. Foreman again with a left. Gets a 15-metre kick out.
Clever,
and
actually.
to advantage of Hamilton, who should go long and quick. And she does. Mott shouldn't have dropped that one. She's got good hands, but can't quite get a hold of it.
Is it?
Is that Nev up there? Neville Turner calls ball up.
Oh, it's a ball up, righto.
Yep.
Is this quick?
Was quick. Holmes gets beaten in the ruck this time. Very, very good play by, I think, O'Dwyer. That ball's marked by Elcote, is it? No, it wasn't Elcote. That was 23, Shaylee Tierney, who's come on in this last quarter. Tierney backs up for more. Should be putting a Shepherd on because there's none of her players in behind her. Is that Elkins at the back ready to play?
How do you
She's
do
got
that?
good spatial awareness.
Oh,
and again, the kick's not
product,
good.
yeah.
No.
It's just a kick in haste. You've got to really watch where you...
You give bouquets, you've got to give brickbats. Crooks with a beauty. Morgan Ross. Well, the league's leading goal kicker has a chance to at least, but no, it is Morgan Ross. You can tell by that right knee bandage.
Yeah.
LJ, this will test her, but she kicked a pressure goal last quarter. Can she replicate? Can she produce the form of the league's leading goal kicker
She needs
to put Gosford in front? She does.
We've got a perfect view too.
Really important kick. Too close to the player on the mark.
She's hit the post.
Poster.
We're all tied up.
It's 14 points apiece. 2-2-14, Warners Bay and Gosford. She's getting too close to the player on the mark.
Yep.
She needs to bring it back a bit. It's twice she's done it. She got lucky last time. Now, this is Booth, I believe, with the kick-out duties.
Oh.
Interesting ball drop. Hessel's got the sit here. Can't quite grab it.
She gonna... Is that Foreman?
That's one thing that Hessel can develop on is her overhead marking. She's got good other skills.
Yep.
She's very fit, obviously. She's got a good motor. She's just kept on going. Been terrific in the second half. Crooks can't quite get the football. Casey Elkins will try and beat three players. That's gone.
High. He's played high.
Casey, on that occasion, you're very lucky.
Yeah. I thought she may have been leg too, so...
She will turn around and kick this around. Oh, she stepped her. Got to be aware of her. She's always going to put on a step. Hessel gets the football this time. Gone throwing it.
She's thrown
Tried it too much, Amy Hessel.
What?
That's 50 metres. The ball's been thrown back there by Gosford. That is a 50-metre free kick every day of the week.
Yeah.
I think this is Lisa Houlihan who's got the kick.
It is.
Hessel standing mark, doing a good job. Combox side. Push in the back.
Very well done.
Emma Foreman again. We'll put this deep into attack for Warners Bay. Good mark, Garden. I like the Garden's been pretty good today. She's been solid up there.
Yeah.
Needs to make this a good kick. Got to get into the hot spot. Doesn't. Gets it down the flank.
Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton should have taken that. Was obscured by Elcote. That's gone. That is gone. Gone.
For all money.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good decision, umpire Turner.
Yep.
Effective tackle made there.
Did about 2 360s and still couldn't get it away.
Yep.
She's encroaching again.
Crooks can't quite take a grab. Booth here. Booth is lively. She'll have a real crack over the shoulder. The umpire couldn't see it. Guess who again? She's butted up for more. Great second effort. Ooh. Kate Booth will get tackled though. An excellent and important tackle to Gosford there. That was really important. Quickly plays on. Has found a player in the open. And she's off. That's number 8, which is Phoenix Drool. Oh, good mark, Hannah Gow.
Gow's actually been quite good back there.
She's good back player. Yeah, good work. That's an ordinary kick, though. This is a struck match, this game. I don't know who's going to win. It's exciting as.
It is quite good.
And Gow again. Now, Gow's got to get rid of this ball better.
Wide.
She has. She's at least kicked it to a 50-50 this time.
Yeah.
Mills can't get the footy. There's a push in the back there.
Yeah, she's laying it back.
A straight out push in the back on the side of play, and Mills knows it. She knows she should have got that free kick.
Yeah.
Xander Robinson, Holmes and Mueller-Burns. Mueller-Burns puts a body in and gets in front of Holmes on that occasion.
She's
quick handball. Holmes comes out of it, trying to get rid of the footy.
Sorry, Dave. She's getting the better of Holmes in the past
because she's jumping off 1 foot like that.
Foot,
yeah, she's jumping off one. Holmes, if she's jumping, he's jumping off 2.
2, righto.
Yeah. Always jump off 1 foot as a ruck.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Elcote, good work. Should be gone though. Over the shoulder? Yes. That's a bit unlucky.
Yeah.
But it did slip up high. So Elcote with an important kick has got it just to the 50-metre line. Guess who? I bet you that's Gow. Didn't take it, interestingly.
No.
Creates a contest here. Gow's at the bottom of the pack. Xander Robinson with another throw up. Mueller-Burns on the off 1 foot, beats Domkins who got there late. Gow's trying to get that footy. Now, is Holmes in the area here? Is Domkins going to take this ruck contest? Domkins, if she gets there, she will. Mueller-Burns with that left. So Mueller-Burns is really coming to roam in the ruck. Gets a short little handball away. I think that's Hessel or Crooks there. Foreman gets spat out the blender. So we're 8 minutes 51, 8 minutes 53 into the final quarter. It's 14 points apiece. Fantastic, close game of footy here. Gosford and Warners Bay. Holding the player to Orana Eslick. Eslick needs to drive this long or find a player. She's found someone. Very good. I think that is Shani Collins, I think. Yes, I think it's Collins. Goes to the hot spot. One hand, not good enough. Needs 2. Best result there for Gossie. Best result. Yep. It's almost getting to that stage, LJ, where you start thinking, do we start, if they get a chance, do they get a point and rush it behind? Yep.
I was just about to bring that up, actually, but I think the boundary throw is still a better option here.
Amy Hassel with a ruck to no one in particular. In fact, Kate Booth sharks it.
Oh, that's...
Oh, coming straight through. Can she do something here? Elcote. She has! Rachel Elcote has kicked a fantastic goal. That's Das Hundhaus.
That is.
There's your that's a fantastic performance, Rachel Elcote. Puts Gosford 6 points in front. 3-2, 22, 2-14. Das Hundhaus nominee, Rachel Elcote. Lucas Holmes.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort. Pullman Magenta Shores Resort is an exceptional 5-star resort set on the 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast. Nestled between the pristine waters of the Pacific Ocean, Tuggerah Lakes, and surrounded by National Park, this resort has been designed to complement its spectacular location, Dave.
What a superb goal. Elcote's out there putting the law down to her players. She wants to win this battle. That was a terrific performance. It really was, LJ. So we're waiting for the ball to come back into the centre. Matea Domkins has been switched into the ruck here, LJ.
Yeah. Is Holmes still on there? Has she gone forward? Has she gone back?
Can't quite tell at the moment. I'm a bit obscured from their bench from Warners Bay. Let's have a look. Can't see her on the bench, so she must be out there.
Must be out there.
So Domkins into the ruck with Mueller-Burns. Mueller-Burns has been dominant this quarter, and again, she's been terrific. Very well done. Hessel here. Hessel's been strong in the second half. Oh, and you know who that is? No, it's not Domes, actually. It's not Holmes.
Is it Brown? No, it's not Brown.
Not sure who that was, but a very important marker nonetheless. Domkins is up. Oh, Elkins again.
No, she's...
Great tackle,
legged.
Amy Hessel. Amy Hessel, that was big.
It was.
Big tackle because Elkins was away.
Yeah.
11 and a half minutes gone almost. 6 points to Gosford. Puts the ball on the hot spot. Now it's the chaos ball. Can someone get a clean posse out of this? No, not yet.
Russell.
29 is, Steph Russell. Emma Foreman is almost got a push in the back. Oh, goes the man which should have gone the footy. Now, what's he called here?
I do not know, to be honest. No, ball up.
Ball up. Number 2 is Elizabeth Brown. Doesn't get an effective tap to that one. Number 8 was Bernadette Elliott. Also not overly effective. And has that come off the feet? It hasn't. Boundary umpire calls that as a throw in. Yeah, Booth thought it was her kick too. Could have come off the back of her foot.
Yeah.
That was Hessel who got an effective tap to that one. Effective left foot kick down to the flank here. Elcote again. Good, strong kick. What can they make of this? The players need to be in front, which Gow is. Gow's done the right thing there, and she stopped the ball. Now, that's a throw. That's Tanya Drew, and there was a throw in there. Wasn't picked up. Amy Hessel's in the ruck here. Tried to pick the ball out of the contest. Short soccer kick, knocked to 15 metres. Got to be careful crashing in there. Warners Bay. Elcote's in there again looking for a second, LJ.
Yeah.
And Mattea Dobkins comes away with it.
Yeah.
And away she goes now. Big play here. Is Elkins got a chance at doing something? Not Elkins. It's all Ann. That's a push in the back.
Yep.
Is he paid pushing the back?
Yep.
He has. Yep. And she can take her time too. Arana Eslick, she's going square to Crooks. Just takes out in the second dib. And she's away. Loves to play on. Terrific long right foot kick. Elkins was obscured by her own player. Hessel goes down there in a contest and is still down. Elkins will try and do something and stay on her feet. Gee, she's powerful low to the ground. Again, disposal has led her down this quarter. Elcote tries to go long. That ball's going to probably end up right in the pocket. Gow's going to have to get rid of it and does. But, trouble. Trouble for Elliot and Hope. Calls play on. That's Booth. Does a very good job to extricate that from a very difficult situation in front of Elcote and Elkins. Now, LJ.
Yes.
We're almost 14 minutes in the last quarter.
Yes.
Gosford need a behind.
A point, yeah.
Yep. If the ball gets up there, they have to think about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
No one goes to the ruck contest at all, which is fascinating at this play of the game. Drew tries to get the football, can't pick it up. Hessel's recovered okay, gets an effective handball, or is that called a throw? Hessel's been disposed of after the play.
I think.
Oh, umpire Turner. The players had stopped, to be fair.
What's happened?
Hessel's got a football for being disposed of illegally when she was given a handball.
Okay, right.
Could have gone downfield.
Yeah.
Although, and the ball ended up being marked right in front of the goals. But
Yeah.
Anyway, so Hessel should take her time and put this right in the hot spot.
Drive it. She has done that.
She's done exactly that. Where are the Rovers? Need to put it through for a point. No, Warners Bay do enough.
No, Elkins.
Elkins.
Oh,
where's it going? She's not going to do it again, is she, Elcote? No, can't get the distance. Need calm heads here and someone at ground level. Holding the player. That is Lisa Houlihan, I think, or is it Booth? Booth's the one who's a bit wounded there at the moment. I think it is Kate Booth's kick. She needs to move it.
yeah.
Okay, we're getting close to Dusthornhouse and player of the match here. And I know we've got to make those decisions. So Dusthornhouse for mine, Rachel Elcote, regardless of the decision.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Are you happy with that, LJ?
Yes, I'm very happy with that, Dave.
And the best player on the ground is actually very difficult. The umpire's going to have a very difficult 3-2-1.
They are.
As Rocco chases this ball out.
Collins?
She's been okay. I think the most consistent player for Gosford's probably been either Elcote or Crooks.
Crooks. Sorry, I meant Crooks.
Crooks.
Yeah, Crooks, sorry.
Crooks.
Yep, sorry, Crooks.
Crooks, Elkins or Foreman for mine.
Yep.
One of those three.
Crooks, I think.
Here she goes again. Gets a left foot in. It doesn't go very far, but she gets away with it. Gow.
I think Elkins' disposals let her down.
That would be my
Yep.
be my only knock on it.
Yep.
And I'm happy with that. So we'll go Dusthornhouse for Rachel Elcote for that
Yes.
superb goal in last quarter, which could be a match winner.
Yes.
And the Subway Morissette to Emily Crooks. We
Yes.
happy with that?
Yes, done.
Okay, done that, guys.
Yep, that's fine with me.
16 minutes 23. We'll have to do some summations shortly, LJ. There's this game. Gosford have got to get her behind.
Yep.
That's going to win the game. If they get behind, they'll win the match.
Yep. It's easy.
Players on here. Players on. No, held in. Good tackle by Elizabeth Brown. It was actually a double tackle on two players, which is quite interesting, but that's exactly what it was.
The last bit of the game's been played in the forward 50 for Gosford. I can't really see Warners Bay shifting it.
Not
going
quickly.
coast to coast.
Not quickly. No, not quickly.
In
Hessel's in there
3
again.
minutes.
Hessel's been in the top 6 players on the ground, but
Yep.
she had a quiet first half.
Yep.
Now, Hessel's got a free kick. Don't know what for. I was watching that, and I couldn't see a free.
I missed that. Sorry, I was.
Hessel has to kick truly. All they need
Is a point.
is a behind, and they're home.
Yeah.
Needs to think this through, perhaps. Run around. There's no one stopping the run around.
No, but
Just needs to kick true and through the football.
Kicked the goal anyway.
And she's actually kicked a goal. That's the match-winning goal, Amy Hessel. Terrific performance in a very low-scoring game.
Yes.
Warners Bay go out to, Gosford go out to 4-2-26 to Warners Bay 2-2-14, and it's game over. Lucas Holmes.
Yeah. Prime 7. In 2016, Prime 7 has every big game live and free. Coverage includes 4 games every round of 7, mate, including Friday and Saturday night and Sunday afternoons. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
Louis, we LJ, with the short turnaround, we have to do our summations now.
Yep.
Very good game of football, and Gosford's have held their nerve in the last quarter and kicked 2 goals.
They have. It's been a great game, Dave. You can't take anything away from either team, really.
No, can't. Really enjoyed it as Rocco goes in there with Hamilton. Best players for mine in the game, Booth, Gow, Elkins for Warners Bay.
Yep.
Foreman as well. Sorry, Foreman's was terrific.
Yep.
Foreman's been terrific. And Mueller Burns has been good for Gosford.
About to bring up Mueller Burns,
Amy Hessel's come back in the second half.
Yep.
Best player on the ground for mine, Crooks, but she's been a very good player.
Yes.
Lauren Mott was good. That's over the shoulder. So another free kick here to Gosford, to Kate McGrath, who needs to go back and take all of her 30 seconds. But very, very good game of football, mate. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, as always.
Yeah, always, mate. Been a pleasure.
Yeah.
No mark paid there. As soon as this game is finished, we'll be leaving you after our goal kick read-through. Hannah Gow, who's been absolutely superb at half-back for the Warners Bay Bulldogs today. However, here comes the football back in now. And that is out of bounds on the full. So in the last seconds of this game, with about a minute to go, Gosford are going to record a crucial and tough, probably a 12-point victory at this stage to keep them in line for a finals appearance in their come back to the Black Diamond Football League. Again, thank you to LJ. Thank you to the Bar TV crew, the best in the business. LJ, it's been a pleasure, mate. Thank you.
You too, Dave. It's been great.
It has been good, mate. Again, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as we finish the final siren goes, a quick read through of the goals, and then we're out of here for our quick break to allow for our changeover. Hang around. Newcastle and Nelson Bay's Newcastle City, Nelson Bay next. Top of the table clash. Cannot wait. Holmes back in the ruck. Gets a tap out to Hamilton. In the last seconds of the game, Neville Turner calls the ball up. Sun starting to go down very quickly. Lucas.
So that'll be about it, I think, with the ball up.
Just about. And there we go.
Is.
So, terrific, hard-fought win. Gosford 4-2-26 have defeated Warners Bay 2-2-14. Gosford's goal kickers, Amy Hessler double, Morgan Rice, Rachel Elcote, and single goals to Lisa Houlihan and Peter Elliott. On behalf of Lucas Holmes and the Bar TV crew, Bar TV team, my name is David Redden. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the next game in about 5 or 10 minutes. Thank you.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially Black Diamond AFL.
A massive thank you to all of their sponsors.
BLK, the major sponsor and official apparel supplier of Black Diamond AFL. BLK, beyond limits known.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment.
GE Industrial Solutions, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers for the past 50 years.
Wilson Security, Australia's largest and most innovative security provider.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort, an exceptional 5-star resort set on 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast.
Prime 7, coverage includes 4 games every round on 7 Mate, including Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoon.
Star 104.5, the home of Rabbit and Julie Goodwin, playing more music variety.
The Entertainment Grounds, one of the Central Coast's premier events locations.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery, the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast.
And Subway Morisset. Subway, eat fresh.
And remember to tune in to our Brekkie Show 6 till 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.